So, good morning. My name is Julia Fuchs, and I will be presenting with Francisca Nabais. And we are representing our entire team, which unfortunately couldn't be here. Nicolas Fuchs, Maria Vitória Sepiniewski, and Diogo Nabais. So, what was our project? So when we first started, it was only me and Francisca, and the other members, they only joined us maybe 2 months later after we started planning our project. So it took about 8 months to plan our entire project. So we decided we wanted to make a project to help refugees. So we went to an organization called Caritas, which helps refugees, and we asked them what they would like for us. We asked them if they would want any kind of help or any donations, and they said they gave us a few options. And among them was hygiene materials, personal hygiene materials. So we decided that was the best option. So we decided to start a campaign in our school. So why we decided to help the refugees? Because refugees are... We at the time me and Francisco, we were studying about refugees in the social studies class. So we really thought about it. Our first plan actually was to help homeless people, but then we reconsidered it, and then Francisco already knew the organization Caritas, so we just decided to help them. So this was our list. This was our list that we asked for donations. So our project took place in the elementary because we considered it doing it in a high school or middle school, but we concluded that elementary would donate more. Because of especially their parents, so we sent emails to their parents, and we had a great success. So why did you decide to do the project with elementary? Is because because we think that the middle school students and then the high school students don't really care about these issues, especially because also there are many other projects. We talked to Mrs. Zigan, the marketing director, and then she said that we needed her approval, and then she said that in high school and middle school there were already many projects going on, and in elementary there were none. So we thought about doing in elementary or ECC, but we came to conclusion that elementary was the best option. So we donated the project to Caritas, which is an organization that it's not only in Paraná. It is all over the world. There are many Caritas. So it is a really famous organization which helps refugees. So we had some changes in the planning. So our first idea was to donate kits to the refugees. So we decided to have, for example, one toothbrush, one toothpaste, one hairbrush, like a complete kit for each refugee, and then we delivered them in small plastic bags. But then as the project went as the project was in practice, we noticed there were, for example, too many soaps rather than toothbrush, for example. So it would be very hard for us to make those kits to have like the same amount of each material. So we just decided to have to collect everything we could, and then we would donate to Caritas, who would distribute the materials. And the project took about 3 weeks. When we were collecting, we collected the materials for 3 weeks, and we sent like in the last week we sent emails to the parents as well in the first week. So because the children didn't really remember, so we had to send the email to the parents. So here's a video to explain more about our project. So here's our video. Be prepared. Sorry, it's taking long.